Hi all, how are you going? Welcome to another round of Redski's Righteous Readings, raw and righteous as always. I want to give a massive shout out as today is September 8th and it's a mate of mine's birthday. So to Michael, happy 26th birthday. Sorry I couldn't celebrate it with you. Now for Taurus Ball Gang, we are here to do your October main monthly. Side warnings, I'm really I'm sick, guys, okay? I feel like shit, I look like shit, and my voice is cracking, and it's a hot mess. So we're going to try and get through this, okay? So to my dear, darling ball gang, this is your October main monthly. We're doing a full Celtic cross with clarifiers, inspirational messages, oracle messages, and we will find out what your spirit animal is for the month of October. That's what we're doing. Let me warm up the cards and we will hit this mother and find out what's coming in for Sun and Moon, Rising, Venus, Tauruses. Okay. Alright, ball gang. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we have coming in for the October main month, please, spirits and guides? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, placements of that sign. Remember, Venus will be a lot more prevalent for your connections if it comes in later on in the month. Like it'll come out at the beginning of October, maybe end of September, depending on how things are going at this rate. It's never going to get made. Alright, so Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for October 2021 for the bulls. One more. Celtic cross for October 2021. Alright, let's hit this. Let's hit this mother. Let's hit this. Alright. Spirits and guides, what do we have coming in? 3 of Wands onto Shot's face. What do we have coming in for Taurus, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for October 2021. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. The Hierophant, I'm going to just give it one more shuffle. The Hierophant and the Knight of Cups want to come out. One more. Very strange. It's meant to be, guys, it will be in your reading. If it's meant to be, it will be. If it's not, it won't. In all my years of experience, that's one thing I've learned. It's meant to be, it will be. Nothing will stop it. And if it's not, everything will stop it at the end of the day. Underlying energy for the reading so far, 4 of Cups. Feeling a bit wary, feeling a little bit off-put, disgusted maybe. But the main thing is that nothing has really taken the fancy for the Taurus at the moment. We're having a lot of options coming through, but we are sort of letting it all go by. Arms crossed, head down, feeling rather dissatisfied, feeling a little bit like nothing that's being offered to us is even worthy of our attention, let alone our energy and or it's just not worth anything to us really. Just whatever. Basically. Whatever. Taurus, we're a little bit frustrated, I'm thinking here. We're a little bit, I don't want to say off-put, but we're feeling a little bit unenticed. That's the word, unenticed. All right, let's get into the reading now, Taurus. And as I was saying before, guys, I've got to apologise. I feel like absolute crap. I'm really suffering major borderline flu-like crap. I feel like shit, okay? So just bear with me. My voice is probably going to fail during this reading. All right. So coming into October, you currently, this is where we're at. Where are we, Taurus? We are 3 of Pentacles reverse. Feeling rather sloppy, rather mediocre. We're not putting in the effort that we could. If anything, we're just not doing it the way it should be done. Currently, Taurus are just being very sloppy, mediocre, half-assing it, not putting in full effort. If anything, you're just giving up caring a bit, I want to say. You're definitely not attaining to no perfection at the moment. If anything, you're going the opposite way. It's not the fact that you can't. It's the fact that you are opting and choosing to not. Being sloppy, very mediocre, not giving an A to the K at the moment. We are just like, effort. Could master this, but instead I'm just going to sit back and just barely dab away at it. It's a real half-ass energy. You're crossing obstacles, issues for the month of October. We have the King of Pentacles. He is reversed, earth energy. So, and in a way, your card for the minor. Now, you know, this is someone that's really corrupt. This is someone that will lead you to peril, someone that is very vicious, thrifty, and uses any means to get the desired end. This is the crossing obstacles, issues. I'm seeing here that being a little nasty. Crossing obstacles, issues is that you're borderline corrupted here. You're borderline coming across really, really almost vicious, I want to say. And you're half-assing pretty much everything you're doing. Don't get too bogged down. So in the first portion, we will clarify and we will dig deeper. The crowning hanging above. We have the Emperor in reverse, sign of Aries coming through here. Major Arcana 2. Again, this is losing our authority, not being respected, losing that commanding energy. Feeling like others have kind of not backing us as well, I want to say. When the Emperor is inverted, he really does have a lot of been like neutered kind of energy. He's lost his commandingness, he's lost his authority, he's lost the respect from his peers. He's someone that's rather subdued. He's quite weak-willed, he's quite easily swayed. He's got no balls to back him, if you pardon the pun, Taurus. But he has really got a weakness to him. He's easily swayed, he has no authority, he's quite a pushover, I want to say. The foundation of this reading, the root of it all, what's going on here? Yeah, and this is a bit of a doozy too, I guess you could say. We have the Ace of Swords in reversed. We're feeling very embarrassed here. We've got a bit of a violent temper. We're flaring off, popping off. We've got a lot of obstacles here as well. And it's starting to wear you down thin. It's starting to really piss you off. And you've got no self-control. You're very self-destructive. Past energy leaving you now, but still very prevalent. We have the Empress. Now, this is all about femininity. It's about, you know, the length of days. She is all about fruitfulness. She's the mother. She's the nurturer. She is the divine feminine. So I'm seeing in the past you were very fruitful. You were very abundant. You were in your prime of time feeling. But I'm seeing here and now that is not the case, because the whole crowning of the reading is her masculine counterpart inverted. So in the past where you felt fruitful, where you felt abundant, where you felt, you know, nurturing, warmth, loving, you're not quite feeling that way now though. Future energy, what's coming in? Another major arcana sign, a Libra coming through now, justice. In the future energy leaving October, we are going to be really wanting justice, demanding that energy. Rulings will be coming in. Some will be going in your favor, perhaps. But most of all, they will be fair. We would hope they would come in your favor, but justice doesn't necessarily refer to that. Justice is more about a fair outcome, not necessarily what you want or what the other party wants. It's a third party coming in and waving the gavel and saying, this is the way it is. This is the fair option, not necessarily what you want option, but decisions and rulings will be made here. I feel in the future energy, Taurus, you're going to be a lot more comfortable. You really need this third party or this justice to come about. You need some decisions to be made here. Maybe someone to pull you by the collar and say, you know, you're effing up a bit. You need to pull yourself in line. And I feel like this is what this is referring to, where you had withered and gone weak in the current energies of October. Someone is going to pull you aside and really say, you gotta pull your socks up, mate. You're effing up. So it's going to be sort of pulled by the collar and sort of rattled a bit and say, no. That's not the way shit is. You're looking at your own ego. This is that real sensation of the scales will be balanced, not necessarily in one's favour, but there will be a fair outcome here for all parties concerned. And I do feel that once this decision has been made and the gavel has been dropped, you'll be able to be in a lot more of a secure, centered position of, okay, that's been dealt with now. There's no point revisiting that. There's no point mulling over that anymore because it's done. And you'll move forward into like November energy, a lot more set for this. The advice from Spirit is 6 of Cups. Very nostalgic energy, thinking of times long since past, not current, not even, a little while ago. We're talking about way back when. So Spirit is trying to tell you to be reflective here, trying to tell you that maybe if you think back from the way things were long ago, maybe things aren't so bad. Trying to bring in a bit of nostalgia into Taurus's mind. Trying to bring in a bit of nostalgia, I think, into Taurus's heart. Trying to make you remember of times long since past when you had some happy memories and idealisms. Maybe thinking back to when you were a child, the way you looked at the world, the way you sensed everything then, not the way you're seeing or sensing things now. Outsiders looking in, this is their views, not necessarily what is actually going on, it's their view. The outsiders looking in on you and your situation. What are they seeing? They're seeing judgment. So they're seeing someone that needs to atone here, someone that needs to repent, someone that needs to take responsibility, I want to say, for it all, for what's happened, what is happening, their current position. Judgments need to be made and we need to make atonement for that. We need to forgive for that. We need to repent and we need to own that. Hopes and fears for the month of October for Taurus, we have the 10 of Wands. This is heavy burdens. Tens of completions of cycles, so this is coming to an end now, but this is something that we invested in, it's something we put energy into, which became a lot more burdensome than what we first expected. There's also that fear here with this card that we may be injured by the ones that we are carrying, our passions, our hopes, our inspirations, something we had wanted very, very much. But we didn't realize that when we signed up for it, when we started it, that it was going to be so burdensome, such a burden to carry, such a heavy weight to lift. The outcome for this October reading for Taurus, we have the Page of Pentacles. He is inverted, more earth energy coming through for our dear darling Tauruses. We're being very wasteful and very rebellious, raging against the machine. Not liking authority, not liking the way things are going. I'm just going to, be wasteful, rebellious. I'm going to be very unrealistic. I'm going to be very, I want to say a little bit petty. We're being very illogical with our thinking. We're being very, very, very wasteful. Very not taking responsibility here, Taurus. Let's clarify this now. All right, Taurus, let's clarify this reading, please. Spirits and guides, any clarification of this reading for October for my dear darling Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Please clarify this reading with clear and precise clarification. Please, spirits and guides. Please clarify this reading. Taurus. for Taurus. Let's clarify this. So you currently coming into October, we had that Three of Pentacles in reverse. Spirit, can we please clarify the Three of Pentacles in reverse? Why is the Three of Pentacles in reverse for Taurus's current position? We have the King of Cups. Scoop all that up. All right, the crossing obstacles, the Devil in reverse, is clarifying the King of Pentacles. Okay. The crowning hanging above, we had the Emperor, the Page of Wands reversed, and the Five of Cups reversed. Okay. The foundation root of reading, we had the Ace of Swords reversed. Why is the Ace of Swords in reverse here, please, Spirit? The Ace of Swords reversed. Eight of Wands reversed, okay. Past energy, we had the Empress. Please clarify the Empress. The Fool reversed. Future energy coming in for Taurus for October. We have the Justice card. Please clarify the Justice card. Ten of Cups reverse. Seven of Pentacles reverse. Five of Pentacles reverse. Queen of Cups. All right, that's a lot, but that's a future energy, so I'm going to take it all. Why not? I'm too sick to argue. Advice from Spirit, we have the Six of Cups. Please tell me why the Six of Cups is here. Clarify the Six of Cups for Spirit's advice. The Magician. Outsiders looking in, their views. We had the Judgment card. The Lovers. All right, well, that makes sense. All right. Hopes and fears. Good Lord. We had the Ten of Wands. That's clarified by the Knight of Wands. And the outcome, we had the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Please clarify. Page of Pentacles in reverse. The Hermit. All right. Virgo energy. Underlying energy is the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so equal give and take. There is no lion's share here. Everything is equal. Everything is being shared around, especially with monetary means and or material assets at this point in time. Let me get that out the way of my card. All right. All right. So you currently, we had that Three of Pentacles reversed. This is backed with the King of Cups. All right. So you currently coming into October, Taurus. Three of Cups reversed, Three of Pentacles reversed, sorry, like I was saying, is about mediocrity, mediocre, sloppiness, not doing your due diligence, not doing it into a masterful energy. We're being really sloppy. We're not really giving any energy to this, and the energy we are giving is half-assed at best. This is clarified by the King of Cups. You could have responsibility here and be very creative in manufacturing this pentacle or manufacturing what this is that this is referring to. You could be extremely professional at it because you are a learned person. You are very able to put this in its upright. But you are choosing off your own back to not do that. You could be very generous. You could be very kind and reliable. And you are doing that in many ways, but not in regards to your monetary and your material. If anything, you are not actually giving much energy to it, and the energy you are giving to it, you're doing a very sloppy job. You're half-assing the crap out of it. You have a lot of interest in the arts and or science, maybe, some sort of other area. But what you're actually doing to make money and material at the moment isn't attaining to what you are really, truly happy with. And I'm seeing that that's why you're half-assing it. You've lost the love for it, you've lost the patience for it, and you don't really want to be doing it. Maybe time for a career change perhaps, or a change in what makes you happy. Crossing obstacles and issues, we had that King of Pentacles reverse and the Devil in reverse. Ooh. Devil is, of course, sign of Capricorn. Now, that King of Pentacles reverse, the crossing obstacles issues, is that you could be being a little bit corrupt. That's what I was looking for. I was trying to think of it for a minute. My head's a bit foggy. A little bit corrupt. Leading down a line of viciousness, leading everything to peril. Someone that will just, dog with a bone, will pursue it to ruin. Why? Something you were bonded to that you're trying to release from. Being very vicious almost towards this. It's like, no, I know something is not good for me. I know I don't want this. And I am going to be vicious almost to the point of no line in the sand. I'm going to destroy it. I'm going to just take it out, take it down with everything I've got. The devil in reverse is releasing from things that were binding. It's finally understanding that some things are not good for us. This could be in regards to, let me get a sip of coffee. This could be something that you're bonded to, something that was maleficent, something that was not for your highest of good. It could be addictions, it could be a relationship, it could be even a part of your own self that you're not too proud of or too happy with. And you're being very corrupted to this energy. You're trying to stand up to it, but it's like fighting fire with fire. You're fighting the devil at its own game almost. You're trying to attain something here that's it's a really weird way to go about it. Crowning hanging above this whole reading for Taurus. So we have the Emperor in reverse, Page of Wands reverse, and the Five of Cups reverse. So let's just start at the beginning. The Emperor in reverse is that we've lost our authority, lost our commanding energy, and maybe even losing some respect from our peers and or the crowd in general, or people that once supported us are no longer really on board with the way we're doing things. We're feeling very weak here. The Page of Wands reverse refers to, a lot of indecision, a lot of reluctancy here, bringing in bad tidings, a lot of instability here. We also have the Five of Cups in reverse, backing that. Now, this sort of says to me, we have a hopeful outlook here. We're trying to be hopeful on something here. But we're trying to make new alliances through some painful endeavors here. We're trying to look at a favorable outlook, and there could be a return of someone from the past. So we've lost some of our stability, we've lost some of our commanding energy, we've lost some of our authority. And we're being really indecisive for how we go about this. I'm seeing that someone from the past or you will see a new hopeful outlook here, because you'll realize that you're not getting what you want from this, from being weak-willed, from being lack of authority and or commanding. We want to have the respect again. So we're sitting on the fence, reassessing it and saying, okay, that didn't work. Let's look at it glass half full. Let's tackle it from another dimension or from another angle, and let's re-spark this. I like it. The root of reason we're here, the foundation of it all. Ace of Swords reverse, Eight of Wands reverse. Okay, so we've lost our force and we are really feeling a little bit stagnated here. When the Ace of Swords is reversed, excuse me, we're not championizing much of anything right now. If anything, there's so many obstacles that we are feeling a little bit disaster, self-destruction. We're a bit violent in our temper. The Eight of Wands reverse is saying we're full of jealousy, in fact, full of rage. In fact, we may even be blocking communication or avoiding communication with people in general, because every time we're around someone, we're flaring up, we're losing our shit. We're like, wah, born a china shop, we're going all crazy and we're knocking shit down and we're out of control. We can't control our emotions, we can't control our thoughts, and we sure as hell can't control our passion. We're just firing off, popping off. Past energy leaving you now. We had the Empress with the Fool in reverse. Now, this was something you were very fruitful in the past. You felt like everything was in your right time. You may have been a bit neglectful to things that were important or needing to be important, but you just were trying to find the folly and the freedom in life again, I want to say. You're feeling in your right time, in your right in the prime of it, and you just wanted to have fun, to the point where you might have been neglecting some responsibilities and being a little bit foolish. Okay, been there. Nothing wrong with letting the hair down, but let's not stay in that energy. It's your past energy now anyway. Future energy, most important of all, justice, baby. So there's going to be decisions made, fair decisions, not necessarily what you want, not necessarily what you think, but it's going to be fair for all parties concerned. But decisions will be made, the gavel will be drawn. Now, this is clarified by a shitload of cards. The Ten of Cups reversed, Seven of Pentacles reversed, the Five of Pentacles reversed, and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so that Ten of Cups, because there has been a lot of unfulfillment. Justice is coming in to make decisions for you because you have been very unhappy. You've been really feeling maybe a little bit alone. You've been feeling a real sense of loss of friendships here, unhappiness. There's been a lot of family quarreling, a lot of pettiness, a lot of rage. Seven of Pentacles reverse. You're feeling like you're lacking as well. Lacking in monetary, lacking in material. Maybe feeling like things are being stripped from you because of your attitude as well. Five of Pentacles reversed. We want to come out from the cold. We're sick of being shut out. We're sick of being pushed out. We want to be looking at things in a different light. There's been a lot of disharmony and we're trying to overcome this disharmony and ruin it now. The final card for all this grouping was the Queen of Cups. We're finding that heart again. We're finding that warmth again. Queen of Cups is someone very warm-hearted, a fair person. We're trying to bring fairness back into our future energy. We're trying to be beloved and adored again where we were shunned before. We are bringing in our devotedness, our honesty, our loving, our intelligence, and our gift of vision. And we're trying to bring that into the table and say, look, this is what I want. This is what's happened. This is all chaotic, but I want to bring in these good qualities yet again. Advice from Spirit, Six of Cups and the Magician. Looking at the past, being very nostalgic, maybe from times when you were a child or when your children were children, but this is times long since past, memories way back in the bank. And Spirit is trying to say, from these memories, you will manifest, or you'll be able to see what was and now use what you've got now to manifest better things moving forward. To reflect on the past to understand better where you are now is advice from Spirit. Outsiders looking in, their views, not necessarily what's going on, but their views. We have Judgment and the Lovers. They're seeing someone that needs to atone and needs to accept and needs to take responsibility. Why? Because of the connection here. The Lovers is that sign of Gemini as well. It's a sign of a connection, of love. It's a sign of something sacred. It's a sign of something important. I feel like this is containing to not necessarily a connection with your children or maybe family or something. But there is a need to have a judgment here, an atonement here, to repent, to forgive for the loss or endurance that this connection has suffered and or gone through. This is outsider's views looking in. Okay, hopes and or fears. We have the Ten of Wands with the Knight of Wands. Two Wands cards here. So your hopes and or fears is something that you're very passionate about that has become very burdensome. There's also that fear that you might be injured by these wands that you are carrying. The Knight of Wands is saying that you will be going on a journey and an advancement here. You will move forward from this. There will be acceleration and a real movement from this. You may even be going through a change of residence or a change of what once you're passionate about. You're realizing that this is burdensome and you're going to take flight from this. You're going to go on a journey from this. There is a lesson to be learnt here, I want to say, Taurus, and it's going to be a deep and meaningful one. But it won't be without some discomfort. The outcome, we had the Page of Pentacles and the Hermit, sign of Virgo, coming through now. So, the Page of Pentacles, as I was saying to you guys before, excuse me, is someone that's being very unrealistic, someone that is being very wasteful, very rebellious. There might be even some unfavorable news coming through here, and it's going to make you go inside of self. It's going to make you want to go at it alone. The Hermit is that of going and understanding your own counsel through your own knowledge. It's solitude, it's prudence, it's, self-denial, withdrawal, and it is that real going back through regression and understanding through that. And withholding emotion from that to understand the true knowledge without the pain. It's understanding what needs to be understood. The truth of the matter of the heart. So where you're being very unrealistic and being very wasteful and rebellious, from that you are going to start to listen to your own knowledge and your own counsel and realize maybe this isn't the way to go. I can't keep raging against the machine. I've got to start taking some counsel and responsibility here. Maybe stepping back from groupings of people, places, and things that weren't working for you, or which were enabling you to be rebellious and wasteful and unrealistic. And starting to understand that that's not actually the way things are or the way things should be as we move out of October, Taurus. Where once we were a boy, we are now a man. Where once we were a girl, we are now a woman. It's time to grow the fuck up and take responsibility. That's what adults do. We're not children anymore. That's what I would title this reading in a nutshell. We're growing up. It's time to take responsibility. Pull your own socks up, son or daughter. Are you a man? Are you a woman? Or are you still a child? Raw and righteous, guys, I'm going to tell it to you like it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you and tell you what you want to hear. That's not what I'm here for. Additional messages for Taurus for October, please. Sometimes truth hurts, guys. I'm sorry. I love Tauruses. Like, don't get me wrong. But sometimes I just got to put it out there. And that's what I would title this reading. It's time to grow the F up. Can't say a child forever. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive and honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of Hollywood holiday time together. It's time to get real. Enjoy your own self. Enjoy your own time with yourself. Understand your own self better, I feel, as well, is what we're referring to there. Taurus. Elevate your energy. Your thoughts are vibrations that attract positive or negative energy. Notice your current emotional state. Clear any negativity through conversation, movement, breath work, prayer, meditation, and so on. Then guide your thoughts back to love and abundant possibilities. When you elevate your energy, you attract abundance, health, and prosperity into your life. I love that. That's exactly what I was talking about. Find your tribe. Your spiritual tribe is out there, and once you find your tribe members, rejoice together. Motivate each other, support each other, and stick together. Share your accomplishments, hopes, desires, and heartbreak. Praise each other and offer the kindest, tough love when needed. There's strength in numbers. You're never alone. And that's kind of what I was saying just a moment ago too. Tough love. Acceptance is sometimes hard. We have the Pentacle, respect. Respect yourselves. Respect those around you. Earth energy, of course, the Pentacle. You are an Earth sign. I think that reiterates that you need to get back to the respect of the matter, to the heart of the matter, and start respecting yourselves and those around you. Let's find the spirit animal that is given to you for the month of October for my dear Tauruses. Before my phone goes flat. Sorry, guys, that's why I sped up a little bit because we're on under 10% here. So it's a little bit tricky. All right, what's spirit animal? Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. We've got a beautiful one. The unicorn. Indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. And this is what I was saying before. Maybe what you're doing for monetary means and or gains is not where your heart actually lies. Maybe there is something else that you are much more passionate about that you need to start endeavoring in, even if it's just a little bit on the side, to influence some creativity. But let's find out what the book says. Whatever the artistic vehicle through which you express your most creative self, whether it's drawing, poetry, painting, music, acting, or any other form of creative expression, make it a priority in your life by devoting some time, energy, and perhaps even money towards this artistic pursuit. Let the longing of your heart determine what, the form of your imaginative expression is, but let it be one that elicites passion and purpose. Allow it to evolve as needed, without acceding to any internal perfectionisms about the end product. The process itself is where the magic is. Let that alone be your satisfaction and delight, and you'll be pleased with the results. Wherever this avocation continues as a hobby or turns into something you receive compensation for, never do it solely for the money. There's no need to act out the starving artistic scenario. But when you make monetary rewards your primary goal, you risk stifling the creative pulse that emanates from the core of who you are, potentially compromising the integrity of your artistic gifts to the world. Should you ever be uncertain about following your passion with this kind of expression, take some time to observe children. Six of Cups. Notice how innocently and imaginatively they play in their world, particularly when unhindered by social restrictions and artistic boundaries. This is a reflection of the magical child who's inside you, begging to explore and be expressed. So have fun. Find your inner unicorn, my darlings, and find your creative expression, not through monetary means and or gains. Do not make that your sole purpose or any purpose whatsoever. Do it for the sheer pleasure and enjoyment of what your soul wants. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Thank you so much for joining me on another round of Red Ski's Righteous Readings. Raw and righteous as always, my darlings. And I'll see you on the next round. Until then, light and love to all my beautiful Tauruses. May you have a lovely and successful and creative and imaginative October, my dears. Light and love. Peace out.